Hello, boys and girls, this is Anders here, of course, or rather, it's a freaking sweaty, hot, and kind of disorientated Anders here. I hardly know what's up and down, and left and right, and bottom, and it is hot in Sweden. Oh my lord, I am sweating like I don't know what. I can't even come up with a good fucking joke. That's how hard it is. But anyways, got some nice gameplay for you guys here on Epicenter Rush Attack. It's actually hardcore gameplay. That's why I'm using the G3A3 with a suppressor, underslug rail, and the red dot sight. And under the G3A3, I got a nice M27 mass or whatever it's called with the slug ammo with it. Oh yeah, and the magnum for a sidearm. Freaking nice shit, baby. Freaking nice shit, baby. I think it's a really good match. I think I go almost 4 KD or something like that. That's something I'm always happy with. I mean, fuck it. As long as you go 2 KD or more, I mean, you're doing fucking good. And if you go... or did I say 4? I meant if you go 2 KD or more, you're doing it good. If you go 4 or more, then you're doing it fucking amazing. That's what I was supposed to say. Finally, there's been some news about Battlefield 4. I'm sorry for ribbling and rabbling a lot, but it can't really be helped. It is so freaking hot, I can't actually concentrate, really, to be honest. So we had a nice little trailer of the Battlelog features that are gonna be implemented now for Battlefield 4. I gotta say, I'm quite excited about it. A lot of it seemed like, nah, not very interesting, but a lot of it seemed freaking great, to be honest. Kind of gotten it confirmed that there's gonna be real privacy settings now, so people aren't gonna be able to actually follow you around on servers willy-nilly, because that was a huge problem in the beginning and a little bit later. Like, a lot of people who are not subscribers follow you around on hardcore servers just to kill you and troll you and that kind of shit, so I couldn't play hardcore really until like a couple of months ago, since Battlefield 3 is kind of dying a little bit. Like, it's not as many people playing it, so I finally was able basically to start playing hardcore again without getting bothered. But it's probably gonna happen again with Battlefield 4 and Team Killed, of course, when I'm guarding the MCOM. But who gives a fuck? PTFO, motherfucker. Go for another try. Let's plan it again. That's just how I roll, baby. That's how the Vikings roll. But yeah, this trailer had a lot of talk, mostly about the achievements you can get, or the tasks you can perform, like get a headshot from 150 meters, be the guy who has the most tank kills, be the guy who has the most C4 kills, like kind of similar to what we already have, but a little bit more of that stuff, but also a lot of focus on the tablets, mobile devices, and like TV and that kind of stuff. And to be honest, I'm a little bit mixed. I got some mixed feelings about this. Like, let's start with the tablets first. I mean, like, personally, I don't own a tablet. I would never really, like, care anything about Battlefield and, like, a tablet or on my phone or anything like that. I wouldn't look up stats really or anything like that, but I can't really see how that's something good, because if you play on console, for example, it might be easier to just look up stats on your iPhone or something like that, where you have a touchpad, or maybe your iPad or something similar, basically a smartphone or a tablet of any kind. I'm not gonna favor Apple here. I'm definitely not a fan of Apple. That's for fucking sure. God damn it, Apple noobs. No, I'm just kidding. But since I do play on PC, I'm not really super interested in that kind of stuff. But I do love stats, however. I do love looking up stats and similar. So I think it is actually a really nice thing they're incorporating here, even if I might not use it that much myself, because like I don't have a tablet and my cell phone is kind of a crappy ass Nokia smartphone that is way too fucking slow to surf the web, anything. It's made so you can surf the web, but it's just too fucking crappy. And it's a Nokia N97, because I know people are gonna ask in the comment section, so I'm gonna be nice and say it straight off. But I think it's good intentions, and I think it's actually gonna turn out to be good as well. It's not just gonna be good intention, because I can see that being extremely helpful. Especially they showed how you could have a tablet next to you with the minimap enlarged on it, for example. And I mean, that's great. If you can sync that up so that actually shows the minimap in real time, but on a bigger screen next to your computer or next to your TV, if you're playing console, that's gonna be fucking great. I mean, like, that's like one of the best things you could use your iPhone or iPad for, like having a bigger map without it actually obstructing the view of the game itself. It's a really good idea, to be honest, and a lot of other smaller features that is like simply not cool enough to like go into and that kind of stuff. But when it comes to the other things they've been changing, the stats and also the achievements you're going to be able to do, I think that's kind of a little bit of a double-edged sword. Hello there, guy lying there and thinking you should be safe. No way, Jose! But I think it's good, because stats is always good and challenges is always fun and good. I mean, sure, it might be a little bit of pain in the ass to have to get 3 headshots in a row or some shit like that to unlock the next sniper rifle, but it adds a little bit of fun and excitement. And I know what you're saying now. I know what you're saying. Like, some people are just gonna join a server and all they're gonna do is try to get that, and they're not really gonna play the game. But there's already people that do that a lot. For God's sake, I do that. I join a server with Doom and just troll. I mean, like, there's always gonna be people that do that. And when I want a PTFO, I hate those kinds of people. I hate myself when I'm doing, like, fun stuff with Doom and we're not doing much for like, good for the team because we're failing so bad. And oh my god, look at those fucking, like, quick scoping. I mean, it looks like I'm cheating. That's what I'm putting it here in slow motion so you can actually see it. But I was like, what the fuck just happened? Oh my freaking god. But personally, I think it's good. I mean, it's a little bit bad, but it's more good than it's bad. So I think it's actually going to add something to the game. I hope they do it kind of like with the new weapons, where you have to do certain things to actually unlock it, like use the tug and use the MOV and that kind of stuff. And like play another kind of game mode, play Rush or play Conquest or play Capture the Map. I mean, I'm not a big fan of it when it's something I don't like to do personally, but that's the thing, like, there's always gonna be things you don't like to do personally. You can always, like, put in your cent or 5 cent or your, I don't know, 5 nickels or whatever the fuck the saying in your country goes, like, tell me what you think. But I think most of it is good news, and kind of depends how they implement it, of course, because we're not really gonna know until the game actually releases and we kind of have the game in our hands and we can actually look at Battlelog, the improvements they say they've done ourselves before we can actually make up our mind in a good way. But yeah, as usual, thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.